got a generic brand. I seriously don't know who makes this thing. Grapple, bought it cheap at an auction. We're gonna move this pile of debris here over to my burn pile, stuff that our guys bring here as we try to slowly fill in this valley here. Here we go. To do the thing the guys did the first 15 minutes they had it. We initially had straight couplers coming off of here, or straight fittings, and when this grapple came up, snapped that. So I got 90s on here, which is cool, did pretty good. I was being careful, but one time I wasn't being so careful and busted that again. So one thing I've learned, anytime you buy a new hydraulic hose for something like this, go ahead and buy a second one, label it in the shop with a tag of what it is, or anytime that thing goes out, it always goes out with it, because you don't be left out in the field without your without your spare, right? So I know a couple things I'm going to do different. I'm going to take a torch. You can see where it's been banging on it there. So I'm probably going to cut that off of there, because it keeps slapping up and hitting those. I'll risk the fittings there, because I think I can keep that from hitting. I might see about getting 90. I don't know if I can get a 90 for that to shorten it up, but I'm going to do that to this thing. Also, this keeps hitting up here too. It all depends on how the bucket is oriented, right? So if I'm dumping and I bring the things all the way up, there's all sorts of different geometry. So I probably will take this and carve that out so that it's not hitting, or reconfigure this somehow, and then the same here, so we can hopefully keep smashing those up. I'm also going to cut off this stupid foot. That's the dumbest thing on this cheap machine, but I mean, it's a cheap unit, so what do I'm not expecting a lot. It works awesome, as you can see, but obviously you keep these things greased, but I'm going to cut this off right here, because just like, why, whatever. So okay, we're going to mess with this a little bit here. That fitting was just a little bit loose, but as you can see from the angle, I'm about 90% sure that's not our issue. Our issue is from where it's breaking there, so we'll kick her over and see here what's going on. There we go. We got our auxiliaries on there. Here we go. Holy cow. That actually seemed to fix it. I can't believe it. You can see it wasn't there, but if I rock the bucket back, you can see how the different things will hit, right? So I've got to work on that. So bag on it. Well, that's cool. I can't believe that fixed it. We'll put it under some real pressure here. I can't believe I did it. That's like mind blowing. Cool. All right. Awesome. Okay, well, this went crazy fast. So I was just doing another test. I couldn't get this the female coupler off of there, and I turned the machine on. I was putting it under pressure just to kind of relieve. Maybe I thought I had built up pressure in there, and the thing snapped off, broke off in there, shot hydro all over me, all in my face. Like, that was a little crazy. So number one lesson, if you're ever having hydraulic issues like that, you really should put glasses on. I know better. Still got all over my face, but yeah, so we're gonna have to work on this configuration without a doubt. Thank goodness that happened to me and not one of the guys. Okay, so there's that. I guess now we're gonna go get another one of these. I don't know if that'll come off now or not. It's like, it's seized on there, so I'm not exactly sure what that's gonna take to beat that thing off there. That sucks. Alright, well, here we go. By the way, power bob attach is somebody used to think was kind of silly. I used to think this was a silly feature, but no, it's awesome. You don't have to get out of the cab. That sounds silly, right? But no, it's awesome. Always do your down pressure check. Make sure we'll pick the machine up. We still will do a visual. Make sure those pins are sticking through the bottom of the bucket there. You can see that one there. Just for safety. I know people get killed by these things coming off because nobody did a safety check on us. Okay, so we got to put that bale of hay back out to the horse. Don't mind my crazy place. Need to paint that barn. All that. We moved that from a location years ago. Need to paint it. Almost got around to it this year, next year hopefully. Okay, here we go. Everybody ready? Because here we go. All right, that area might work. Probably wouldn't hurt if I engage that. Okay, here we go. Got to throw the. This is where those power bob attaches. So nice. So we just slip that sucker off there. Look how nasty those couplers are. Smash into this. See if I can break some stuff here real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring in my bob catcher just a little bit here so we can just snag it. There we go. Bob catcher back up. See it slide into position. We're gonna crank it down here. There we go. We'll do our quick safety check. We'll visually check it. There we go. Looks good. Put some down pressure on it. Slam some stuff around. Good deal. We're safe and good to go. Bobcat seems to run really good at about 2,000 RPM, so that's where we're going to put it. We're going to grab this little bit of what's left of this round bale hay for Rita. Rita's my quarter horse. We're going to grab that. Well, I was going to flip it around, but there's not enough of it left. I'll just actually just slide it right in the fence there like a big lollipop for the horse. she'll pick through that over the next couple days and put out a new one. Bada bang. There, oh, yeah, it's gonna flop back on me tomorrow, but whatever. There we go. All right, enjoy. So here's something you want to make sure anywhere you're coupling up machinery or attachments, you want to make sure that this area is clean. It just adds unnecessary wear and all that. You just want to make sure it's nice and clean in there. This makes it better for your machine and your pins, and there's no rocks in there making your pins be forced to go places they shouldn't or bend in ways they shouldn't. So make sure that stuff's always cleaned out, all your interface there. Doing this one-handed is not a lot of fun. Okay, these pave tool track cleaners, really good design. I wish those edges were a little smoother. They're a little rough, but these things have great. Oh man, these are so bad. But you don't want to let that freeze in there in that cog, because you are going to have a world of hurt. This machine will not move. It seriously will not move. So make sure that stuff's clean. We got one of these in our mini hoe and then one of these dedicated to this machine. Try to keep it half clean, right? Half clean, haha. Also, don't do what I just did, which is step on the shiny part of your cylinder. That's really bad for it, but shnikes. No, we're not. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't do it anyways. Yeah, this is definitely, if this froze up, your machine would not. This is insane. So you can see how that one just freeze up. You can see how that dirt will just freeze up and just hold that cog right in place there, that drive sprocket. And so if we don't get that out of there, it will freeze and it will not move. That is no yoke, as my niece used to say. In this time of year, or really muddy conditions, this is something you need to plan. And nah, these things are trash for the day anyways. You really need to plan some time into your jobs. I mean, you can pay a guy half an hour at least to do this every freaking day. And man, this sucks. This is gonna take forever. You can see how this mud just grinds in there and how hard this is on a machine, right? Okay, so what we want to focus on is places that it obviously is going to like stick and cause issues, right? Mainly that drive cog. You know, if I can do this, great. That's why that little shovel, that little scoop part's really handy. Really good design. I thought this thing was kind of silly to spend $100 on, but really a good design. I'm gonna pay tool guys, they don't open it Duramax. He does that every freaking day coming up this hill. Don't know why, don't get it.